hello. Thanks for requesting me. Today we're playing a new game. It's called Melon Journey, Bittersweet Memories. It's very cute so far. It's very pixely. And listen to the music. It's very cute. Off we go. Howdy, howdy. Captain Hamley. Hey, you there! You look awfully suspicious. What's your name? Sure, you can be Honeydew. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, Honeydew's fine. Honeydew, you say? Interesting. Very, very interesting. And you work at the Eglatine? Eglatine is Industry's Melon processing plant, correct? Sure. Then surely you recognize this face. Cantaloupe. Sure. Just as I thought. Well, that's all the information I need for now. You're free to go. But remember, I've got my eye on you. Mysterious. If there's one thing I've come to know, it's that nothing can bring about as much happiness and destruction as a single melon. Just like facade. If you say melon, you're done. Don't believe me? It sounds ridiculous, I know. Look, it was never my intention to get caught up in this mess. It all started early one morning. Okay, I'm getting up. Oh no, I overslept again. Should I go back to sleep or keep my job? Go back to sleep. Teddy bear. A cute stuffed platy bear that was a gift from Cantaloupe. A photograph of you and Cantaloupe. An alarm clock, your least favorite possession. Bedhead. I can't go to work in my pajamas. Yes, you can. Get dressed for work? Yeah. Looking good. There's a letter here. Dear Honeydew, if you can slip out of work today, take the train to Hogtown and meet me there. Kitten, Princess, and Strong Dog will be there too. I have something important to tell you all. Just make sure you don't tell anyone about this. See you then, Cantaloupe. P.S. I heard you snoring at your desk yesterday. Picked up Cantaloupe's letter. You okay, bud? An ordinary fire extinguisher with a melon-flavored spray. Oh, I can just go in? Oh, Cantaloupe's room. A cute stuffed platy bear you gave to Cantaloupe as a gift. The Pony brand alarm clock reads 666. Wait, that can't be right. A small drum shaped like a melon. Cantaloupe has had this for years. A crate of extra sugar, extra caffeine melon soda, straight from the warehouse. A messy dresser, too scary to look inside. A magazine cutout of the famous Rottweiler modeling a pair of smooky sunglasses. Smoochy, Gucci. I love that I can just go in other people's rooms. Walter's room. Walter's pristine mattress, with the tag still attached. Above it, his portrait is glaring at you. Okay. Look, it does a little dance. Honeydew, you're here! I figured that you finally got fired. Anyway, you gotta come to the office, quick! It's an emergency! Oh no, do we live at work? This sucks. So, nice weather we're having, huh? We're just going to the marketing office, okay? I'm sure you already knew that. I did not know that. It's right through that door. We both work there, so I shouldn't have to explain this to you. You see? It's terrible. I don't have any moves left in solitaire. Restart the game. I'm not kidding. I've tried literally everything. I'm at my wit's end here. Except, wait. We did it! Thank you, Honeydew. You've just saved my sad little life. You're welcome, Janet. Phew, that was a close one. I almost lost my winning streak. What, the day off? But Honeydew, there's so much to do and you just got here and, well, I suppose I could go on the extra work off to Walter. Not like he'd notice anyways. Alright, fine, you can go. But first, take this down to assembly for me. It's the final label designs for the Melon Soda 2.0 rebrand. Give it to Rocky down on the first floor. Got Melon Soda labels. Morning, Honeydew. Yeah, I'm still working on that novella. It's not easy trying to write a soul-stirring tale of heartbreak and turmoil, but someone around here's gotta do it. Walter's computer. On the desktop spreadsheet editor, Melon Soft, Word, Melon Movie Maker, and a copy of MPG Maker 2003. Cantaloupe's desk. I wonder why it's so empty. Oh my god, he got fired. Is this my desk? Behold, the Froa Chi Copy Star 5000 LaserJet all-in-one printer copier machine. The cheapest money can buy. Files full of important company contracts and a few used tissues. Gross. It's locked. A note on the door says, new company policy, break room is to be locked at all times. Anyone currently on break is to be locked inside. Management. Oh, it's just like real life. There's a postcard from Strong Dog and Kitten Princess. Having a great honeymoon, wish you and Cantaloupe were here. Actually, we don't. Love KP and SD. Picked up the postcard. Your desk. You spend 10 hours a day sitting here, designing logos, negotiating contracts, and instant messaging Cantaloupe on BipChat. Me. Except for I'm only doing instant messaging. A portrait of Ramby Rabbit Elgatine, CEO and president of Elgatine, Eglantine, I don't know, Industries. You can feel his eyes watching you. Clink! A note on the door says, stairs closed due to strawberry jelly spillage incident. Remember, strawberry products are not permitted on company property. Management. Do you think we're gonna go to like a strawberry place? Do you think there's like a bunch of fruit places? So like we're in a melon world, right? So what about like, I don't know, a strawberry place? A note on the door says, stair close, okay. Like a blueberry world. Whoa. Where should I go? I think that's the assembly line. They want the labels, so I'm gonna go screw around over here. An artesian craft melon. Smells ripe. Wilting flowers sitting in a vase full of melon soda. Gross. Hey, don't touch that phone. That's what I use to make personal calls during work hours. Welcome to Eglantine Industries. All visitors. Oh, Honeydew, it's just you. Sorry, I'm just kind of out of it from talking to all these investors all day with their turned up snouts and their well-groomed fur. Is this outside? Can I go outside? I can go outside. I brought my son to work today. Why the fuck would you do that? He's doing a fine job, if I do say so myself. Bang! 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 I'm out of this dump. Wait, go back. I have to deliver the labels before I get in trouble. I wonder if what would happen if I didn't deliver the labels. You think it'd stop me? I don't want to get in trouble. Damn, we live at work. It sucks. It's a bottle of Diet Cherry Vanilla Melon Soda. Okay, cherries are allowed in here, but no strawberries? It's a bottle of Melon Cream Soda. It's a bottle of Eggleton Industries original 100% natural melon soda, now with pulp. Gross. I got a question for ya. This whole Melon Soda 2.0 thing's just a marketing gimmick, right? I mean, it tastes the same as always to me. Do people really fall for that? This deadline is too soon. This deadline is way too soon. How am I supposed to get all these melon sodas bottled and ready to ship by tomorrow? We're already working at twice our normal capacity as it is. Defective bottles of low-calorie, high-gluten melon water. Crates of Melon Soda 2.0, fresh out of the extraction chamber. My eye doctor told me that inspecting boxes for 10 uninterrupted hours each day could be bad for my eyes. But every time I try to give my eyes a break, my manager yells at me. Even if someone comes up and talks to me, I can't turn around and look at them. Okay. My ear doctor told me that working with this loud machinery all day could be bad for my hearing. But with these earplugs the company provided, only covered the fake bunny ears, not my real ears. Oh, the new label designs. About time you layabouts in marketing got this finished. Alright, just bring this signature back up to Donnie. Think you can manage that? No. Fully ripened melons, ready for the extraction process. You're headed for Hogtown? You should do some market research while you're there. Don't tell me to work when I'm off. I hear that sometime soon, they might legalize melons over there. I bet you the boss is gonna open up a new factory. He's always got his finger on the pulse of the melon world. Melons are illegal in some places. A freshly packed crate of sweet habanero chili melon soda. Gross. Since we switched over to the new formula, they let me take some cases of the old stuff home. But I already have so much at home, more than I could ever drink. So I've been heating it up on the stove and having melon soda soup for dinner every night. Palette of black watermelon and prickly melon soda. Oof. Now this is what I call a box. A truck full of Eggleton Inc. products headed for Frogtown. Safety guide. 1. Keep your eyes and ears away from product. If you must sacrifice your body for the product, then do so. No open paw shoes. Safety guide. This is sad. I don't like it here. I quit. Oh, I guess I should tell the boss. If we're not a bunny, then what are we? Because we put on those bunny ears, right? Thanks for running those labels downstairs. What's this? Rocky's autograph? I'll just toss that into the trash where it belongs. By the way, have you seen Cantaloupe today? No. Cantaloupe's briefcase? This wasn't here earlier. I should probably bring it with me just in case. Ahem. That Cantaloupe. They ran right into me in the hallway, dropped that briefcase and didn't even bother to pick it up. They're lucky I even bothered to bring it back here. I'm very busy right now, so if you don't mind. Okay, bye, Walter. Do work or whatever. Look at me, I got a little briefcase. Whoa, who's that? Butler Douglas. Ah, honeydew, right? Perfect timing. The boss would like to speak with you. Please, come with me. I don't like this. I want to go home. How did we get here? A statue of the first melon sold by Eggleton Industries. CEO stairs for use by Ramby Rabbit, Eggleton only. statue of the first shell melon prototype, a cross between a melon and an egg. Gross. A statue of the first 50-pound super melon grown by Eglantine Studio Industries. A pair of standard issue Eglantine Industries bunny ears, mandatory accessory for all employees. A statue of Hans Huskmelon, an explorer who was the first to bring melons to the continent. A statue of Eglantine Industries. Eglantine, whatever. Eglantine. Industries founded the Great Ramby Red Eglantine, whatever. I was gonna call him my egg. Huh? I'm trying to sleep here, you know. Can't a guy stand up on a pedestal and take a nap on his lunch break without being disturbed? Now, if you'll excuse me. Understandable, have a nice day. Ramby will see you now. Straight through these doors. I got the day off, let me go out. Hello, honeydew. Please, have a seat. Why is it so dark in here? I've called you here to go over some details about tomorrow's meeting with the shareholders. You see... Oh, were you on your way out? Yeah, a bit early to call it a day, isn't it? I gave my work to whoever, it's fine. You know, there's just so much work to be done around here lately, with the unveiling of Melon Soda 2.0 just around the corner. We all have to do our part, you know. Well, I'm sure you'll make it up somehow. I won't hold you any longer. We can go over the details in the morning. Goodbye now. Shut the hell up. It's locked. So what should we get for lunch today? Definitely not peanut butter spaghetti like last time. Ew, you'll never catch me taking recommendations from Janet again. Janet. It's gross, dude. Can you guess what this room is, kids? That's right. This is where we extract all the delicious melon juice that we can use as the base for melon soda we all know and love. Wow! Can I jump in? Has anyone ever drowned in it? Sorry, but I'm not at liberty to disclose that kind of information. Any other questions? What's with the bunny ears? Great question. We wear these ears to honor our company's founder, Mr. Ramby Rabbit Eglantine. How come they don't sell melons in Hogtown? Is it because they're poison? I can assure you that our melons are perfectly safe for anyone to enjoy, and they are quite popular here in Hamtown. But in Hogtown, there's a strange law that prohibits the sale of all melons and melon-derived products. I have a question. Can I go to the bathroom? Alright kids, moving on. Next we'll be heading for the distribution department. Now what's going on? Why are there cops here? This case sure is scary. What have I gotten myself into? I'd say we got this case about wrapped up. Robbery gone awry. Seen it 100 times. I guess so, but what about the notebook we found? All the pages had been ripped right out. What was that about? Well, you see, that's simply unrelated. It was robbery, plain and simple. Okay. You're right. Boy, I can't wait until I'm an experienced cop like you. Heh 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 heh. All in good time, my dear Hamish. Okay, so I can't trust you guys. Excuse me, do you work here? I'd like to ask you a few questions if I could. My name is Lieutenant Ham Lubo from the Hamtown Bureau of Investigation. You see, I'm interested in learning more about Eglantine Industries. Gee, what a nice pair of ears you have. Are those real? Don't touch me. Stay back, slut. What I wanted to ask... you know a man by the name of Carl Melon? No? Didn't think so. Everyone I asked, I never heard of him. But the fact is, he died right here on company property. Murdered. You're just gonna leave it like that? There's just this thing about this notebook. I can't make heads or tails of this case. Well, Won't take up any more of your time. Don't touch me. I think we should start biting people. Can we take off our dumb little cat ears? Our bunny ears? Hello? Hello? Who is this? It's Walter. What? Is my refrigerator running? What are you talking about? This better not be one of those prank calls I've heard so much about. It's a melon soda vending machine. Kick it! Nothing happened. Do I have like an inventory? I do. I don't have this anymore. Yeah. I'll have a 1 number 2 combo, extra fries, and a large melon soda. No ice. We only sell train tickets here? Oh well, fine. I'll just take my business elsewhere. Next. Need a ticket to Hogtown? Here you go. Nice timing. Looks like the train's just pulling in. Oh no, I didn't talk to those people! Look how cute it is. It's so tiny. Damn it. Alas. How do I save? Oh, okay. Damn. Missed opportunity. It's been so long since I last visited Hogtown. I wonder if anything's changed. I can't move. Now arriving in Hogtown. It's a beautiful sunny afternoon. Hog bless, and thank you for riding Creatures Express. Melon. Journey. Act 1. You guys better stick around so I can talk to you. Get back here. Nice. Man, another drab day in Hogtown and more boring work meetings. One of these days I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna drop out of society, just watch me. Me when I say I'm gonna become a witch in the woods. Whoa! Oh! We've been robbed! Oh no, the briefcase! Not now. It's a map of Hogtown and the surrounding area. Out of order. Did you see that? Man, no, you're not gonna... Did you... Man. Excuse me, I'm looking for the town hall. It is my intention to cause a great deal of civil unrest and draw lots of attention to myself. The people need to hear my heartfelt message of truth and love. I'm cleaning these glass doors right now. Why don't you come back when I'm done? Hogmart, a small family-owned grocery store that stocks everything from artificial melon products to reptile beauty care. Hamstar, live in concert today only. The European superstar is gracing Hogtown with his presence. What's this guy doing? Looking for footprints? Hey, watch where you're going. I lost my pet ant around here somewhere, and I don't need you stepping on him. Oh, Antony, where couldst thou be? I can't run either. Get his ass. Alright, pause up. Where were you going in such a hurry, huh? None of your business. Lay off, you pigs. What was that? She called us pigs, Hedgie. Pigs? Why, I'm a full-blooded hedgehog, I'll have you know. Say, why don't we see what's inside this briefcase of yours? Melon seeds. Well, well, well. This is enough to put you away for a long time. That's not mine. Sure, sure. I've heard enough. You're coming with us. Let's roll. Oh no. Maybe I shouldn't have brought the briefcase. What just happened over there? Oh right, I forgot melons are illegal here. There's something I need to do. Hey, look, it's Hamstar. I can't wait for Hamstar's concert. I got here early just to make sure I'd have a perfect place to stand. Your name is Elbow? They named him Elbow? Man. I think I know that cat who just got arrested. Was her name Lily? I haven't talked to her since she joined that gang. Guess she's been getting along well. Yeah, I probably should have intervened, but I'm kind of wanted man right now. I jaywalked earlier this morning. Don't tell anyone, okay? Gotta keep a low profile. It looks like this fell out of Cantaloupe's briefcase. Picked up a slip of paper for RH. Yoo-hoo, honeydew! Ouch, the thorns in this bush are pricking each and every one of my miserable little fingers. Why did I take this job hanging up posters? And I still have 2,631 left to go. Today's special. Grass jelly potato black tea with apple pie, $12.99. Ah, honeydew, you made it just in time for brunch.
Oh, hey, honeydew. Wait, before you say anything, just check this out. I've been working on something you just gotta see. Oh yeah, baby.
Teehee. Anyways, it was Cantaloupe who organized this little soiree, wasn't it? At least, according to this letter.
I can't find Cantaloupe.
Lost again. How very droll.
Don't worry, my darling pumpkin pie. Just let me handle everything. After all, I put the strong in. Strong dog!
How amazing, beautiful, heroic.
I do it all for you, my love.
Oh, strong dog.
God, I wish that was me.
You'll have to pardon us newlyweds. Huh? You look distraught. Is something else on your mind? Oh, is that all? You lost your briefcase full of
Melon seeds!
Come now, honeydew. You know better than to bring that stuff to Hogtown, don't ya? Your drinks are ready.
Shh.
Looks like you're new around here.
Big stretch time. Everybody up, big stretch time. Big stretch. Woo. Wow, I pulled a muscle the other day, and like for a few days it was fine, but today it started hurting really bad. Well, actually it started last night, so I took a muscle relaxer and it didn't help at all. It just made me really sleepy. Ugh. In any case.
Shall we revisit this topic later? I fear the staff may turn a prying ear to our conversation. Plus, I just can't stand that look of the nasty rat.
You good, honeydew? Listen, don't you go looking for those seeds or you'll end up in a mess of trouble. If you need anything, just swing by our apartment later on. It's the one with the light green roof. You can't miss it.
Oh yeah, the light green roof. Okay. Great, just great. Got stood up again. What is it this time? My bad personality? My bad breath? Could I be bad to the bone?
Yes, we're trying to have a private conversation here, so buzz off.
That Kitten King. Who does he think he is running for mayor of Hogtown? Be satisfied with your own kingdom, man.
A fireplace. Don't get burned.
Ah, nothing like a refreshing vanilla horseradish latte to start my day.
Welcome to Cafe Pio. Can I interest you in some walnut cheese tea? No, I get the feeling you're not here for our world-famous beverages. I saw you running after that cat Lily earlier. I'd be careful if I were you. There are eyes everywhere, and you never know who's watching.
Always watching.
Coffees. Yes, see you next time, Emil. Bye-bye. Melon. Hand squeeze, molten, creamy. Yeah. Thank you. Teas, carrot green, artichoke jasmine, pork curry oolong. Gross. Let's go somewhere else first. town hall. I don't know where to go first. Should I go for the bag? Oh, she looks so sad. Oh. Cute. Aw. Oh, great. Ham on the street interview. How do you feel about the Kitten King's bid for mayor of Hogtown? I don't know. He's a saint. I like cats. And there you have it, folks. There's a lot of people out there with a lot of opinions. A 12-foot statue crafted entirely out of mealworm shells in the image of Mayor Hogsworth I, founder of Hogtown.
The Kitten King will legalize melons. He's definitely not a felon. Down with Hogsworth, get him out of office. If he wins, then we'll all be in coffins.
Man, this rhyming thing's hard. My mom had a cat named Bijou.
This is Hank Hogsation News from Hog Action News. Oh, Hog Action News. From Hog Action News. I'm reporting to you live from Hogtown Town Hall. Behind me stands a group of demonstrators in a show of support for the Kitten King, the leading candidate in tomorrow's mayoral election. There also seems to be a single protester in favor of Mayor Hogsworth's re-election. Things aren't looking good for him, folks. If the Kitten King is elected, melons may be legal in Hogtown for the first time in years. Wendell, get a shot of the protesters here. As you can see, they have a variety of signs that all say a variety of different things. Wendell, make sure to zoom in on my silky hair. This is Hank Hog Action News for Hog Action News, signing off.
We don't want a king, we want a mayor. This sign covers my lack of hair. It's beautiful. This is some of the greatest sculpture work I've ever seen. There's a note that says, "Attention everyone, the cheese cult is now recruiting members. You heard right. If you love the smell of aged camembert, come down to the Grapevine Graveyard and fill out an application." Can I go inside here? Nice. What the fuck? Mrs. Hogson, hey, can't you hear me screaming?
What's that? Reginald, you mustn't mumble now. Now let me hear that beautiful voice of yours, loud and clear.
Mrs. Hogson, let me into my father's office right this minute. I have important matters I need to discuss.
You have an imported mattress you need to dust? Well, Reginald, don't ask your father for help with something like that. He has allergies, you know. Do you want to put him in the hospital?
But, Miss Hogson...
No buts. You're going to march home and dust that mattress yourself, and then you can speak to your father. Understand?
This isn't right. You can't do this to me.
Cool. A portrait of Hogsworth I. A portrait of Hogsworth II. A portrait of the Hogsworth III. A portrait of Hogsworth IV. Spider. There's books titled The Fool's Guide to Being Mayor and The Fool's Guide to Being the Mayor's Assistant. There's a book called Dog Capital by Carl Melon. Read it, fuck yeah. The goal of Melonism is to abolish the alienation between hams, hogs, pups, rabbits, and the products of these species' labors. While this includes many things such as various types of flavored yogurt, chief among them is the melon, thus the term Melonism. Melons and melon products are so tasty that they are essential to the flourishing of our respective species. Therefore, to regain control of their production would be to live again as free creatures. A medicine tray littered with half-empty bottles of pills and vitamins prescribed for the Mayor Hogsworth.
Oh, are you here to speak to Mayor Hogsworth? I believe he's busy practicing his yo-yo tricks right now. He's a very busy man, and there's just so much to do before tomorrow's election. Now, you youngins these days, don't you know you can't just go running off wherever you want to?
She's coming to kick my ass.
The mayor is very busy, you know. And he doesn't usually just let the townsfolk wander into his office. Oh, he's nothing like his great-grandfather in that regard. Here, let me show you. Hogsworth the First, he'd listen to the thoughts and ideas of Hogtown residents day in and day out. Such a kind man, he's the one who hired me, you know. Of course, at the time I'd been thinking of retiring, but I decided to postpone all that when I was offered this job. Yes, Hogsworth the First was truly a great mayor. I wish I could say the same for the second. I know I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but Hogsworth the Second, well, his heart was never in the right place. Just trying to live up to his father's name, I suppose. I'd say his greatest accomplishment was raising his son to be a great mayor after he'd stepped down. Follow me. When Hogsworth III took over, he became the youngest mayor in Hogtown's history. He truly shaped the future of Hogtown as we know it today. And sticking to Hogsworth III's ideals is what guaranteed our current Hogsworth his spot as mayor. Ah, yes, Hogsworth IV, a little slow, but he does the best he can. His son, Reginald, will make a fine mayor when the time comes. How now, dearie? Mrs. Hogson needs to take a little break. Her old hip's starting to give out.
Damn it.
You like the tour that much? Well, I'll just have to charge you for it next time, won't I?
Damn, I thought her should be too tired. An ordinary fire hydrant. What appears to be a mailbox, but is it really? Is this their apartment? It's got the light green roof. Why is the grass green? And why is the sky also green? Why do balloons float? Where are my shoes? And where are my parents? I'm not made for this kind of work. I used to be a landscape painter, you know? But nobody cares about my paintings anymore. Ah, well, I'll just pretend I'm painting a big green hill. Looks like no one's home. Looks like no one's home. Looks like no one's home. My friends are gone. Oh, trash can. Nothing. Have you seen that many melon seeds in one place? Where'd a kid like her get that kind of money? Who knows? She won't say a word either way. Well, just you wait until Captain Hamley gets a hold of this case. He'll make her talk for sure. Should one go inside? Can I help you? You know, I can only do one thing at a time. Keep sharpening these claws of mine or waste my time talking to the likes of you. Guess which one I'd rather do. Visiting the perp? Yeah, I knew you weren't here to visit me. I just got this shiny new badge, and even my own mother won't come visit me. You selling cookies or something? Get lost. Oh, I get it. You're here to testify against me. Well, go ahead. Tell him you got me to give me the death sentence to see if I care. Hey! Quiet that ruckus down. Huh? What's that? You want to know who RH is? What's this? Some kind of setup? Alright, I'll let you in on a little inside info. RH is... Alright, visiting time's over. Get out of here. Hey, what about my one phone call? You already wasted that when you prank called the mayor. What? That was an important business call. Okay, bye. Hamstar is so dreamy, but he's so short. I could never be with a man who's shorter than me. Oh, what am I going to do? There used to be this dog who'd sit here every night and play guitar. I wonder what happened to him. Oh well, Hamstar is the future. I can't believe Hamstar's putting on a free show for everyone in Hogtown. All the money that he makes on admission's going to charity. He's so generous. Hamstar's gotta be the hottest musician in Hogtown right now. He'd be #1 in Hamtown, except for over there, everyone's obsessed with some guy called Hogstar. Sounds pretty lame if you ask me. I can't wait for the show to start. Come on, Hamstar. Sorry, I can't let you pass this point for security reasons. Gotta protect the ham. My feet are sore. Don't they have anywhere to sit? I camped out all night so I'd have front row seats, but I overslept and everyone got in front of me. I'm not here to see Hamstar, I swear. I'm on my way to the dentist. It's just, over there.
Come on, KP, get those bars moving. No pain, no gain, little kitty.
I'm, trying. Meow. I haven't ran this hard since that time you surprised me with the vacuum cleaner.
It's playing Hamstar's latest song.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this whole election. Me and the king have never seen eye to eye, but something's really different this time. Something I can't quite put my big muscular finger on.
Ever since my father started running for mayor, he completely stopped having any time for his darling little daughter, aka me. Ugh, if I set a single upon his precious drawbridge, those freaking guards would shoo me away if I were some common house cat.
There's a beautiful tea set and an array of potted herbs. Is that another dent in my door? I should have parked farther away. Hey, you kids! I know you did this. Stay away from my car. Hey, get out of my way, jerk. I'm trying to scoot here. Hey, you're standing in my way. Want me to squash your toes? Wow. Oh, a sale on oversized jelly beans. I should take advantage of this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Let's see. I know I have the 2 cents somewhere. Price check on extra strength hairball remover. That's extra strength hairball remover. Why are they killing me with the prices? Last week frozen peas are 72 cents, now it's 85 cents. I will get the manager to fix this mistake. I can't believe it. No crunchy pillows, but it's my favorite cereal. How will I live without this crunchy, pillowy goodness? Boxes of Papa's Corn brand popcorn. A family of ants is carrying chip crumbs into a crack in the wall. For use by Hog Bank members only. Non-members will be charged a $200 service fee. It really do be like that. An open box of ice cream next to cans of frozen carrot juice. Frozen worm, gelato, and warm whip. Shelves with 2 varieties of mayonnaise, creamy and crunchy. Gross. A variety of expired milk jugs. There are cans of mixed Zorn, garbanzo beans, Big Bip Squad simmer sauce, and sweet and sour drain cleaner. Certified organic Hell Farm spaghetti sauce, not vegan. Sensitive fang paste, 100% natural turkey flavored added. Premium scale growing shampoo, not intended for mammals. Artificial melons, watermelon 2, honey 2, and won't elope, 100% legal. Discount metal bulbs and coils. Cabbages on the vine, and 5-month aged prickly pears. I love prickly pears.
Beware of Hog.
Who are you? Grandpa says not to talk to strangers. Besides, it's time for my violin practice. Hi. Boo! That was kind of bad. Hold on, can I get a do-over? Boo! Yay, I scared you. You think I'm scary, right?
Yeah.
Hehehe, scaredy pants. Do a dance. Run home crying all the way to France.
You hear that beautiful melody? Always brings a tear to my eye.
What are you doing in here? I'm trying to enjoy a peaceful day indoors with no nazy distractions. No, no, no! You're messing everything up!
The bottom of the pan is covered in sugar and burnt oats. It's an old computer. The internet browser is open to a search for how to straighten bent needles. An old photograph of a group of students sitting on the steps of Hog City Town Hall, or Hog Town City Hall. Inside are various half-empty cans of tea. A photo of a young and happy-looking porcupine playing violin on stage. A mug of milk that's been sitting out all day. It's a stove. Looks like someone spilled their spaghetti sauce. Toast! The back page of the Hog Time shows an ad that reads Kitten King for Mayor and a help wanted listing for a full-time toenail trimmer. A clock that stopped running at 12:09. A realistic drawing of Darla's grandfather. A neatly organized collection of Junior Hound pup detective books. A toy drum, wooden puzzles, laser pointers, and plastic alien toys on the shelf. It's Darla's personal phone. There's a softly placed sticker on it that reads Big Daddy 555-3825. Hello.
Will you cut the racket out?
But I need to practice or I'll never make it in the Hogtown Symphony Orchestra.
Ugh! Give me that violin!
No! It's not fair. Grown-ups are so mean. Mean and stupid.
Give back the violin! Are you kidding? You know how much sleep I've lost because of that racket?
But what about your violin dreams?
That girl, she's always missing her accidentals. And her phrasing? Terrible! She's better off without this violin. You should be thanking me for returning peace and quiet to this neighborhood.
Maybe you should teach her, Mrs. Needles. Since you have nothing better to do. Old Mrs. Needle going off on Darla again? There, Darla. It's gonna be alright. This nosy little bunny's gonna help you out. Ain't ya? Yep, everything's gonna be just fine. When you got a problem, pawn it off on somebody else who's standing around looking bored. Works every time. Starless violin.
Don't touch that, it's mine now.
Guess we're gonna have to call Big Daddy. No? Okay. Sorry, Darla. Big Daddy. You a cop or something? Well, I ain't scared of you. Lock me up for all I care. So, you know how I never showed up with the pizza the other day? Yeah, what was that about? I ended up eating one of those gross hot dogs from Hog Mart. What are they called again? Hog dogs? They're called hot hogs, actually. Anyway, I was on the phone with the pizza place on my way over. But right when I told them what kind of pizza I wanted, something kind of weird happened. The ground opened up underneath me and I fell into a big hole. When I looked up, it was the Cavity crew. They kicked my little butt.
No way! Seriously, you want me to beat them up for you?
Yeah, right, Bailey. Like you could ever take them on.
Okay then, you want me to beat you up instead?
Haha, just messing with you. Percy, what kind of pizza did you order anyways? I want to know what I missed out on. Oh, it was just a margarita pizza. Or was it margarita? I can never remember. Stupid Kitten King. He better get elected after all this hard work I'm putting in for him. Whoa, haha, did you guys see that? Could you move? I'm kind of trying to play Go Out Story, hot and sour recollections here. Sorry about that, guys. Some weirdo just walked into my apartment. Put a 1 in chat if I should give him the old 1-2 scratcheroo. Yeah, you're right, chat. It is time for a milk break. He's chugging a gallon of milk. There's some pasta in the drain. We're on the scene of the protest today at Hogtown Hall. You there, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about the Kitten King's bid for mayor of Hogtown? He's a well spoken. Seems like you absolutely hate the man. And what has he ever done to you? What do you want? Want my melons to be free in this world? And there you have it, folks. There's a lot of people out here with a lot of opinions. Ones that don't agree with, ones that I don't agree with. So quit sending hate mail to my address. You're making me look bad in front of the neighbors. Hey, quit changing the channel. Standing too close to the TV is bad for your eyes. Graffiti by Miss Ham, partially covered by a giant Mambo tag. In the distance, you can see an abandoned building with a sign that reads Banana Product Processing Plant. Banana World. A creaky swing set with a lopsided seat. Please keep our community safe and clean. Children under 12 only, no horseplay, unless equine. You came to the right raccoon, man. I got some high quality melon. You got the money? Cause I got the stuff right here. Keep it down, man. What if somebody's watching? Huh? What's the password, punk? Ew. Dave since last crime committed 0. Vivian has the hots for Tiffany. No, I don't! Cavity crew, stay out of our sewer and we'll stay out of yours. Not so fast, punk. And who might this be? We don't take kindly to outsiders.
Good Mambo.
Whatever you say. 'Cause why not swallow them alive? Lay off, guys. I think I know who this is.
What? No way.
Yeah. Is that you, Honeydew? I knew it. We got a big pup star in our fan in our hands here. Not this again.
Yeah, right, Pupstar. Everyone we meet is a big fan, huh?
I still remember when we first met. That was the summer I released my hit single. Yeah, I was on top of the world. Until that damn hamster came along. We'll never hear the end of this. Can't you see how dangerous we are? Doesn't the name Thievery Snake mean anything to you?
Yeah, and Vagabond Mouse too.
Why do you always have to interrupt?
You'd be nothing without me, just face it.
Sorry for calling you a punk earlier. I was just trying to fit in. I just joined this crew not too long ago because of my mom.
Oh yeah? Then explain why there's chocolate icing all over your face. No, I already told you. It was Mambo who ate the last donut.
The Cavity Crew's shared bathroom. You'd be better off not entering. Vagabond Mouse's favorite chair. It is a lingering scent of ham and Swiss sandwich. Its legs are held together by duckling tape. TM. Lily's suitcase. Her favorite spot to sleep. It's the only place she truly feels safe in. You're probably wondering what the amazing pup star is doing down in the sewers, aren't you? Well, life hasn't been easy these past few years. I did some things I'm not proud of. Times were so much simpler back when a fresh pack of batteries were the answer to all my problems. Now I'm a degenerate, a no-good lazy sack of dirt, down in the sewers where I belong. Imagine if Hamstar saw me now, if he saw how far I've fallen. Of course, that sexy little hamster would be too busy laughing all the way to the bank. Ugh, he makes me so mad. I swear, if I have to hear a Hamstar song one more time... Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What? It's catchy song. I should probably answer this. Hello?
Oh, hey, Johans.
Him. What? She's in jail?
Uh-huh. Sure, talk to you later. Bye. Alright, Cavity Crew, we gotta get to the sheriff's office. And Mambo, bring some of that dynamite you found the other day. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Pupstar! How come you stayed behind, huh? Where's your team spirit?
It's just that Hamstar's out there playing a show, and it really bums me out to see him, you know? I mean, after what happened, I just start thinking about the old days. You know, Hamstar used to work for me, back when I was still big.
Pupstar, I gotta say, I've heard this story 100 times.
Well, why did you stay behind?
Oh, that's because, I was gonna change my bandana. Now, where did I,
Is it because you think Johans will be there?
What? Johans? What a joke. Him and Thievery Snake can do whatever they want for all I care. I mean, let's get going, Pupstar.
Oh, Honeydew, I'll tell you instead. You definitely haven't heard this story before, right? It was years ago when I was still the biggest star this world had ever seen. Back then, I always brought a couple of cans of dog food with me on tour, in case I got hungry before a show. Always check the expiration date on canned food. That's what I learned that day. Since I was too sick to perform, my manager had the idea to dress someone else up like me, and have them go up on stage and do the show. So they got this guy who was my roadie. I think his name was Harold Stevens or something like that. Everything was going fine at first. He does a couple of songs, blah blah blah. But then I guess the fake wig started to slip off, and when the disguise was gone, we figured the crowd would riot. But instead, they swarmed the stage. They took one look at that little guy and forgot all about me. And it's been that way ever since.
Like I said, we're burning daylight. Let's get a move on.
Mambo, my favorite artist. I wish I could meet him one day. I bet he's the coolest guy in the world. I hear he's part of the Cavity Crew. He must be the leader. Big Daddy, can you come help me? I need to get this girl's violin back.
Attention, everyone. Don't forget to vote for the Kitten King so melons can be legalized in Hogtown.
Shut up already! I'm trying to drink my morning glass of milk in peace. Oh, woe is me. I'll never find my poor Antony. 1 minute we were playing by the garbage cans, and the next minute he's gone. Woe is me. An empty trash can. Whoa, haha, did you guys see that? Eating melons over there, bro. What? Munch, you never seen a guy crunch, eat a melon on the Chomp Street before? I wasn't always like this. Munch, but I fell on hard times and melons are all I got, okay? So quit judging me. Softly written graffiti that says Big Daddy. Is there nothing I can do for the baby? Oh, a spice rack containing dried banana flakes, yellow peppercorn, and black sea salt. I want to do something for her. I want to get her violin back. No, no. You seem cool. Want to smoke with us? What do you want? You like my jacket? Well, I'm not gonna tell you where I got it, so don't ask. Bonjour, Hogtown. Thank you for all for showing up. Yay! Oh my god. Sorry for the wait. We just had a few technical difficulties, no? Everyone give a big hand for mon ami, DJ Chili. Yay, DJ Chili! Thank you, or should I say... Merci. Merci. I thought it was funny. Alright, we will be starting the show now. Wow, he looks so tall when he's singing. Ham star! Ham star! I hope he sings I'm Your Ham next. Go Hamstar, go! I'm such a big Hamstar fan. I came all the way from Tramk for this. Sorry, I can't let you pass. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, ah! Ooh, ooh, ah! Ham star! Woo, woo! I love you, Hamstar! I mean, I love dental hygiene. A high-powered speaker with an extra sub-meower. Honeydew, you ever hear about the story of when I fell in love with Kitten Princess? Working out like this really takes me back. Back to a time when I was weaker than a scrawny little stick bug.
Hogtown's pretty different since the last time you and Cantaloupe were here. Could it be Cantaloupe just got lost and didn't want to ask anyone for directions?
Yo, my BFF's MIA. Whoa! What was that? Johans! Did you hear that? Sounded suspiciously like an explosion. But I gotta head back in. Someone just ordered a plate of tortilla chip ravioli a la mode. Now of all times. Gotta catch my breath. All this running is... Uh-oh. You there! You're the one behind all this. I can tell by the look in your eyes. Plus, I don't see anyone else around. That right there is enough evidence to put you away for life. Better kiss your freedom goodbye, kid. There. That had to sort you out. Now, off to arrest the rest of your criminal gang. Wanted mouse girl, dead or alive. Wanted snake girl, dead or alive. 500 and 420. Award given to Officer Hamley for his gallant excellence in reaching 10,000 arrests in a single year. Okay, I want to go out this way. The sheriff's mailbox. Criminals not turn it into mail letters.
So, you'll hire me, right?
Ahem. First, why don't you tell me why you're interested in working at Cafe Pio?
Well, I need a job to have money.
Go on.
You have money, right?
Oh, sure. Lots of it.
And you give your employees money?
Oh, yes, sometimes.
That works for me. Can I have the job now?
Sure, why not? Damn that ham, he makes me wanna eat jam. Oh no, he's infected my brain with his deceptively simple rhyme schemes. I can't let him see my face. I can't go past the stage. But I need to get down to the graveyard to meet up with the rest of the Cavity crew. If only there was some way to sabotage that concert. Do we have any more dynamite? Wow, so you and Hamstar hang out all the time? That's so cool. Yeah, me and Hamstar go way back. We were pretty much best friends back in high school. He used to let me carry his stuff around, even do his chores for him. Now I work on all his live shows. Yep, I never let that mixing board out of my sight. Except for right now. It's the mixing board for the concert. Unplug it? Yeah. Was that Hamstar's real voice? So he's been lip-syncing this whole time? What a fraud.
No, this cannot be happening. I'm ruined.
Mr. Star, wait! Oh, what'd you do? The show's ruined. I didn't do anything. Well, I guess I have no choice to get on stage and finish the show myself. I'll do it for Hamstar. Looks like DJ Chili is gonna get on stage and do some impromptu stand-up comedy set. It's a blessing in disguise. He's short and he can't sing? Say it ain't so. But Hamstar was supposed to be the future. I want my money back. Maybe I should go and check out Hogstar's music after all. He let me down. It's gonna be a long drive back to Hamtramck. Wow. I can't believe it. What just happened? I wasn't paying attention. Dude, Hamstar's canceled. They won't let me up on stage. I wanna see if Dogstar is okay. Dogstar, I ruined everything. No. Or whatever his name was. Aw, man. I should have stayed in bed. I don't know why everyone is so upset about. Hamstar sounded even better than usual. Oh, there's quests up there. Vote for the Kitten King. He'll make melons legal. Woo! Anthony, you must be around here somewhere. This water fountain's delicious. Almost as good as that fountain over there. A crude rendition of the almighty being, Froach, ruler and creator of all worlds. Oh, so it's connected? Cool. Rip Carolina, tragically crushed by a large prosthetic melon. Rip Mario, died shucking corn. There's a poster on the tombstone that says, Jazz Ant funeral services coming soon. Rip Ham Ghost, a loving father and faithful ghost survived by his son Ham Ghost Jr. Rip Little Jerry, we loved your toasted buns. Rip Bucky, a big boy deserves a big. Rip Froach, you weren't the kindest boss, but you always made sure we had a pizza party every Friday, although it was dumpster pizza. Here lies Simon. Well, you never know. Alright, everyone, I'm gonna head out early. But keep sawing that cheese, you hear? Later. I haven't seen you around. Are you a new recruit? We've been on the lookout for new members lately. Like that lanky rat who lives in town, for instance. Here lies the mummified body of Count Algernon, a fierce mouse who ate through 500 pounds of cheese to escape the Chateau Cheddar. Flowers for Algernon. I think you might be in the wrong place. You're probably looking for the tomb next door. It's a common mistake. Looks like only a mouse can fit through here. The cheese cult official flag, very tastefully designed. Okay, I saw them go through there, but I want to go over here. Oh, what a nice little spot. How pretty. Boy, am I glad the Kitten King decided to build this huge wall surrounding his castle. I ran out of bricks to count back in town, and now I can finally get back to my favorite hobby. Now, where was I again? This is such a great moat. Talk about water quality. I'm definitely voting for the Kitten King, especially if he's putting moats like this all over town.
Hey, get out of here! You're stinking up this beautiful, pristine moat. The Kitten King is very strict about not letting commoners on the castle grounds. Now scram!
Uh-oh.
Crocodiles these days. You just can't guard a moat in peace around here.
It's a scarecrow wearing a Hogtown University Class of '05 sweatshirt. Looks like no one's home. This game is bigger than I thought it would be. Mountains, Hogtown Beach. You're not gonna pick those mushrooms, are you? Don't even think about it, Buster. This is my mushroom garden. You guys. You guys know what to do, right? I'll do it. Yeah. Go. Oh, I've scared him away. Tragic. Gone fishing. Back in 15 minutes without your boat. Okay. Crab, come back. Oh, I didn't go in the castle, I guess. I don't think that I can, but you know. Oh, that's not it.
Hey, stop! You can't walk here. This is property of the Kitten King, so get your smelly feet out of here.
Same thing, okay. Alright, to the graveyard. Honeydew, did you see it? Did you see what happened? I was the one who did it, man. Hamstar, haha, it was so good. And the look on everyone's faces. What a fraud. I knew he couldn't possibly be singing breakdancing at the same time. I could do it for sure, but him? Say, you weren't the one who exposed him, were you? Yeah. Honeydew, you sly fox. I knew you were a true fan. Even after seeing what I've become, you still care enough to do that all for me? That's it. I'm gonna reclaim my title as the biggest pop star in Hogtown, and I'm gonna dedicate my first single to you. Thanks, man. Finally. Got away from the cops. Blowing stuff up is fun. The others are down there, so go right in. Don't worry, I won't close the casket lid behind you. I don't like that. Hey, Vagabond Mouse, I think your cousin Mambo is starting to get a taste for crime. He handled that dynamite like a pro. Wait, where were you just now?
Why do you care, huh? You missed me or something?
No, just leave me alone.
Everyone wants a piece of me today. Cut me some slack already.
Ugh, I know she's up to something, but... Huh? What? I didn't say anything. Hey, girl.
How'd you get in here?
Gee, I wonder. It's not like Mambo goes around letting random strangers into her hideout all the time. Never mind that. Didn't I tell you everything back at jail? I didn't? What was your question again? Oh, that's right. The name RH, sorry. You're really starting to get on my nerves with this, but I guess I'll tell you. RH is... Mambo!
Hey guys, what you doing down here? You again! How many times do we have to tell you? Leave us alone! I just wanted to know what your secret meeting was about. Why are you always so mean? Ah!
Okay, like I was saying, RH is Richard Ham. He's a pretty reclusive guy who lives around here, near the castle. He really only hangs out with the Kitten King. But I can see him meeting up with some shady types from out of town every once in a while. I don't see why you're looking for him, though. The guy's a huge dork.
Well, that was highly entertaining. Gotta run!
What's up with her? The guy you're looking for is Richard. Okay. Richard and Melon scenes. Huh, never would have thought. Picked up the member's ring. I got a ring. Oh no. These stupid rollerblades. I'll never learn how to use these. Why don't you take them off my hands for me? I just want them out of my sight. Can I go fast now? Shift? Shift? Should've listened to those rootin' tootin' scootin' kids. I'm just not cut out for this lifestyle. Yes! Oh my god, I'm fast. Yes. Fast as fuck, boy. The Hogtown Fountain. Rumor has it the water flows directly from the mayor's bathroom. Toss in a coin and make a wish? Okay. I wish I could help people. Your wish has been heard. Anthony, you must be around here somewhere. So you think you're cool now, huh? Bet you can't do a triple backflip. Where'd you get those lame old things? Why don't you leave scootin' to the pros? If I was like Mambo, nobody could tell me what to do or when to take a bath. Yeah, that'd be the life. I can't use the skates in the water. Hey, where's your friends? If I want to write a pop song, I'll need some pumping synths and a fat, funky bass line. I'll show Hamstar how it's really done. Any day. Any genre. I have your mouse friend's just ring. You guys want it back? Hey, what's that on your finger? A cheese cult membership ring? So you've been hanging out down there with them. Just asking purely out of curiosity, what was it like? Pretty sick. Well, this requires further investigation if you ask me, because you know, I kind of pride myself on being the eyes and ears of Hogtown. Yes, I'll simply be going to investigate. You guys are so welcome. guy's gone.
What are you saying?
Look, I just don't know if I can keep working with you guys. I got a lot going on, okay? I'm being pulled from every direction. Everyone's just begging for a minute with Johans. And I need to start surrounding myself with more positive energy from now on. I mean, like, have you even noticed my fit today? See why this isn't working anymore?
Wait a minute. What's that smell? Smells like Swiss? No, aged camembert. Now I get it. You joined forces with the cheese cult, didn't you?
No, it's not like that, I swear.
So first they steal iconic Cavity Crew initials, and now our main source of intel? They ain't getting away with this. Oh no, not on my watch. That cheese cult. They're gonna learn not to mess with the Cavity Crew the hard way.
This has nothing to do with the cheese cult. I don't even like camembert, or brie, or gouda, or delicious, delicious gorgonzola.
You shouldn't be here. Alright, I guess my cover's blown. I'm the one running the cheese cult. Mama Cheesy, they call me. Man, I hate the name. Look, I don't know why I'm telling you all this. Maybe I just need to get it off my chest. This whole cheese cult thing is just a way to trick that idiot Johans into breaking ties with the Cavity Crew. Why? Well, that's a secret.
What the? Vagabond mouse? I figured you'd be the one behind this. Why do I always have to go chasing everyone around? I'm not your mom, you know.
I never said you were. Besides, I'm older than you.
Whose side are you on anyways? Convincing Johans to stop giving us intel? What's that about?
Why do you care so much? Huh?
What do you mean? He has some good information sometimes.
Oh, sure. You like him for his information.
Huh? Are you jealous or something? You know, I never thought about Johans like that. Ew, can you imagine?
Well, you know, back in the freshman year when you were going out with the guy on the football team and that was just a phase, okay?
Whatever. Just be honest with me. What's going on here?
Oh, it's nothing. Really, it's just... Oh god, I really didn't want to make things awkward with the Cavity Crew and stuff and I can't believe I'm about to say this. I mean, so, I like you, Tiffany. I mean, Thievery Snake. I mean, let's just forget I said that, okay? So, wasn't that mission earlier crazy? You think that they'd have better security being cops and all? Vivian. Huh?
Kiss me. I should go. Oh.
You little creep! What's your problem? I didn't mean to. I just wanted to see if the cheese cult would let me join. That's it! Come here! Ah! Ugh. I'll get you for that. Wait up.
Yay! Quest complete, yay! Okay, so like now what? What did you do? The show's okay. Who are you?
They haven't trained me yet, so don't order anything unless it's a glass of water.
That was Bailey.
Are you here to speak with Miss Mayor Hogsworth? I believe he's busy.
Oh, probably. Okay.
It's hard to believe, but I was actually born the runt of my litter. I lost every fight for milk and scraps, and I walked with my tail between my legs. It was a last-ditch effort to get strong. I signed up for the Dog Park Heavyweight Championship, but the day of the competition, I accidentally showed up to the annual Stromboni Bake-Off instead. Yup, not only was I a weakling, but I was a complete moron as well. Oh, how the crowd laughed as I struggled to unscrew a jar of marinara sauce. I ran away deep into the woods, and somehow, through my tears, I saw her. The most splendidly beautiful, radiant woman I'd ever set my eyes on. Though through the window of her castle, I could see the kitten princess in all her royal glory. Unscrewing a jar of marinara sauce with a mere flick of the wrist. I vowed that day to make her my queen. I get strong enough to open 1,000 jars and profess my love to her. Oh, KP, I still can't believe you fell for a mutt like me. Okay, but where's Cantaloupe? Like, what am I doing here? What should I do, like go back to work or what?
Sorry, kid. Looks like the train conductor's on another one of his long lunch breaks. And I doubt he'll be back until tomorrow morning.
Damn, that's crazy. Maybe Hogmart? I don't know. Anthony, are you there? Okay. Okay, so what am I supposed to be doing here? Go to the woods? I don't know. Oh, he's back in the moat. Oh, here we go. Order! Order! I will not have you all disgracing my court. Well, Your Honor, I was peacefully growing on a tree when suddenly I found myself being plucked right off. That's right, the mole right there took a huge bite out of chomp out of my favorite side. He chucked me to the ground and ran off in the horizon. Didn't even finish me off, just left me there to rot. It wasn't my time. I never fully ripened. Forever destroyed by my dreams of sitting on a teacher's desk or being shot with an arrow off of somebody's head. I hate jury duty. I was just looking for a good spot to lay some eggs and they grabbed me and told me to watch this trial. Animals of the jury, we ask you today to feel pity for this poor apple and to bring the apple biter to justice. In my 35 years serving as a lawyer in this forest, I have put away countless squirrels, rabbits, worms, and even crickets. Not once have I ever lost a case. I will bring justice to this court. Also, I look great in a suit. Better than anyone else here. The prosecution rests. This is a tough case. That prosecutor really does look good in a suit. Honeydew, you've gotta help me. I was just strolling through the forest, minding my own business, when these sleazebags grabbed me and accused me of eating an apple or something. I don't even know. And that guy keeps banging his gavel and...
Silence in the court! All rise!
Look, you were there earlier. I wasn't eating an apple, right? So I'm innocent. Go up there and tell them, please? I guess. Yes, okay. Just make sure to make me look good. Your Honor? I called the stand Honeydew. Now, do you swear on your hog ancestors before you that you will tell the truth or else suffer grave consequences? Sure. The prosecution may now question the witness. Ahem. Now, where were you 10 minutes ago when this apple was brutally bitten? I was with Mambo. With Mambo, you say. And how is that possible when 10 minutes ago, Mambo was in fact taking a bite out of an innocent young apple? Oh my god, he's right. He's absolutely right. Objection! Your Honor, I object. I hereby object.
Object to what, might I ask?
Because I'm innocent no matter what they say, because, Honeydew, you tell everyone why. Mambo's allergic to apples. Well then I ask you, if you were allergic to apples as you say, the one whose current proximity to an apple killed him by now? Oh, my life is flashing before my eyes, all the delicious, deadly apples I'll never get to try. Ugh. The apple killed Mambo, send him to jail!
Order! Order! The law states that when the defendant is deceased, court is dismissed until a new defendant shows up.
Let's go, everybody. Psst. Honeydew, I'm not really dead. Suckers, I can't believe they fell for that. Guess I oughta thank Mom for making me marathon all those soap operas with her. Yippee! Jeez, that legal mumbo jumbo really wore me out. Hey Honeydew, are you maybe thinking of joining the cavity crew? It'd be way more fun if you did. Then we could do stuff like this all the time. It's a hamster-sized motor scooter called the Honda Hamster.
Nope, that's not it, but maybe... where is it? You got a package? Richard's not around, but I'll sign for it. I'm his wife. Hey, you're not the mailman. Get out. I know it's here somewhere.
Dirty t-shirts strewn across the bed. One of them says Corn Dog Eating Contest World Champ 1998.
Nope, nope. Where is it?
It's a folder marked Kitten King. Look at page 1. There's a receipt from a campaign donation of $100,000 to Kitten King from an unknown source. There's another receipt for farm equipment purchased by Kitten King. The total is $92,920. There's an article from Hogtown Times from 1 year ago titled Kitten King begins construction on property wall. When interviewed, the Kitten King declined to comment on the construction of the wall. Curiously, the wall extends half a mile beyond the castle grounds, covering a large portion of empty field owned by the king. There's an article from the Hogtown Times from 1 month ago about melon-related crime. Incidents of a melon-related nature are on the rise lately. Arrests for possession of melon products has almost doubled in the last year. Is he farming melons back there?
Hey, what are you doing snooping around? Oh, so that's where it was. I'll be taking this. Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go barging into people's houses reading their secret documents?
What about their secret doors? It's locked up tight with a heavy-duty padlock. A shoebox filled with photos labored our trip to the Turnip Sea. Clothing and assorted toiletries in disarray smells like sunflower seeds. She dropped one. Picked up a newspaper scrap. Apparently there's some dirt on the Kitten King in this newspaper article. Aww.
I was supposed to get to the island with my friends after spinning for spinning practice, but I'm scared of boats. And the dog who pulls the boat scares me too. I mean, how is he that good at swimming? And also, I'm scared of sand. Plus, spinning makes me dizzy.
Whoa! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a little minute. Honeydew, my bro. Long time no see. Like the ocean. Haha, get it? I said sea instead of sea. Don't worry, drink a little more salt water, and soon you'll be able to appreciate a good joke when you hear one. Anything about me look different? So? Oh yes, that's right. You're looking at the college graduate with a PhD in business and boat pulling. Me and Mulberry, the fish, opened up a beach island resort, and now I get an all expenses paid ticket with your name on it. So, you coming? Sure. Anything you need to take care of back in Hogtown first? Or should we set sail? Okay, I guess we should wait. You seemed like you had more important things to do than hang out with your oldest and best friend, Ocean Pup. Who are these people? I just like don't want to leave if I can't go back because I still have the snake, the dog, and what's that? The crocodile? Is that the crocodile in the moat? Or is that the dog looking for his aunt? No. Maybe I'll write that down. Let's see. Okay. 5553825. Because there was a payphone. Maybe I could go over there. I don't know. Where was it? Oh, wasn't it out of order though? Oh, well, even so. I can check it. Oh. Hello? Who's there? Ah, you must be calling about the boss shoe. It's yours, right? No? Well, let me ask you something. Stay on the line for me. Say you're walking down the street and you trip on a rock. Ouch! My foot! Damn! Damn it all! My shoe has been utterly destroyed. Sound familiar? Well, what would you say if I told you you could buy an extra shoe so you'd never have to worry about this unfortunate problem again? You'd say I was crazy, right? Right? And how much would you expect to pay for such a luxury? $500? $300? Well, I'm willing to offer an exclusive deal for a limited time only. Just $99.99. So what do you say? Sure. Yes. Well, what's that? You're interested in this offer? Why, you're lying to me. That's not funny. I have feelings, you know. Cafe Pio, East Hog Street. This is Johan speaking. How may I help you? Our special for the day is, I have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, so the phone works, but I can't use it. Well, I mean, I guess there isn't really anything else to do, right? Okay, I guess we'll just go to the beach or whatever. Whoa! Now there's a face I've... Yeah. Okay. Hop on in and let me show you how fast this puppy can go, Glub Glub. Here we are. Just blows you away, doesn't it? But there's more, of course. Try out our tube rentals, delicious drinks, and definitely make sure you don't skip out on the world-class views. Just one rule to keep in mind. Do not, and I repeat, do not eat a fish fillet sandwich around Mulberry. I still haven't mentally recovered from what happened last time. Oh, almost forgot. Let me snap a pic so we can cherish this moment forever. Picked up Ocean Pup's pic. Enjoy all the amenities we have to offer, and don't forget to leave us a 5-star fish rating. So can I not go back? Well, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Yahoo! It's time to spin! Too bad our buddy Roland couldn't make it. Man, he's such a baby. We never have any fun with him around anyways. Nothing else to do but start spinning! Stacks up gummy bear life preservers. Bite to your heart's content, but you might end up drowning. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. We'll keep playing another time. Alright. Well, thanks for stopping by, everybody. I do appreciate it. See you next time. Bye-bye!